not an unboxing. This is the CES deals that I got, and I want to do it for Halloween. This will probably be my sofa project. You know, my little snack painting that you keep out by the television. Although I will admit to you, I am watching more Netflix and Hulu in bed after the lives are go off at night than I am watching it out in the living room. In the living room, I just have regular TV. So I'll just leave that like that so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to be kitting this up. I'm going to use one of my little containers that I used for a past project. It's already numbered. And this one, this painting only has 19 colors, so this should go pretty quickly because everything's already numbered. These containers, I think I've showed you guys. You can get them on AliExpress. 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 24 slots. So if you've got one of these CES deals with just symbols and numbers and not many diamonds, just throw it in here. Then you can take out, 1 or 5 through 8. Make sure they're all closed in between. Did that one break? See, these are not the best quality, so that doesn't want to close real well there. We'll watch what we put in there, or the amount of diamonds that we're going to put in there. So let's take the drills out. I ordered, I think, one more Halloween painting from Evermoment. I'm talking over the crinkling. I apologize. I've ordered another Halloween painting from Evermoment, which is obviously going to be a larger painting. It's square, but I don't know if that one will come in time for me to get it done for Halloween. So we'll at least have something to put up. So here's our colors. Where's number 1? This is not, it's numbered 1 through 19 all the way down. So this is going to be easy. We'll just get out our scissors, which seem to be eluding me right now. There they are. Okay, scissors. Yes. And we're just gonna put those in. Number 1. I don't know if I'm gonna take a lot of times I'll take the plastic off and replace it, but on these small paintings you really don't need to. They go so quickly that it's just not an issue. And here in Kansas, it's August 30th when I'm filming this, and see there, number 1, you're done. So it was actually raining the last couple of days, so stragglers there. But I think, my fingers crossed, the weather's going to start cooling down. It's actually not, in the hundreds anymore, thank goodness. It's more like in the high 70s. In the evenings, it's just gorgeous. I wish I had some patio furniture that I could go sit outside with the dogs. They would just love it. But I don't have a fenced-in property anyway. I have a nice little piece of land that they could run around on, but it's not fenced in, and Tootsie tends to run everywhere. Running is like her thing. And she's so beautiful when she runs. She just looks really majestic, and I'm so in awe of it when I watch her. I hesitate to bring her back because I like to watch her run. When I take her to the park, it's just lovely to watch her running around. So I like these colors. So far we're a pretty little variety, and you can see that I got something with some pink in there. This owl's got some pink on her. And some blue. There's some blue and dark blue in her hat. And I just made this owl a female because she's got this lovely female hat on. Why would a male owl wear that hat? And you're like, Rebecca, you are crazy. So what should we name our little owl? Hooter. Hooter. Hooter's a good name for a female. So now you got your 1 through 4 filled up. You just put them back in the container. And it's nice when you're sitting there watching TV, you've got this container sitting on your little there with your drink right next to it, like me, and you just take out what you need and you pour them into the little boats, and then you go diamond paint. I make such a mess when I'm kitting up. Paper everywhere, diamonds everywhere. Alright, this is number 5. I'm not crazy about that number 7 there. It doesn't want to. And in this on the prior kit, I had too many number 7s, so I made a second number 7. So I may not even use that one there because it doesn't seem to want to stay closed. So this is going quickly. So what's going on? Well, let's see. Open up. Oh, those are pretty dark blue. My son has not contacted me this week. I was, so I guess there's no football on this weekend that he's not going to be able to watch because he doesn't have ESPN. But I called him last night because I get off the phone with Karen Doss and we're getting ready, both of us, to go watch Big Brother, which is our favorite show. So then we text each other during the show. So I go to watch Big Brother and there's a football game on. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Green Bay Packers. I always tell people that in the divorce, my ex-husband got the football tickets. We had season tickets to Miami Dolphins. And I'm serious. I'm not a football fan. I don't really like it. I think it causes head injuries, and we're only now finding out the devastation of those head injuries, the extent of those head injuries. And I'm so happy that my grandson, actually at 16 years of age, decided football was not something he wanted to do anymore. I support it wholeheartedly. So look at there, they're not all going to fit in there, so I'm going to need another number 8 somewhere else. And I didn't get my stickers out. So we're going to put it here in an empty container. And we'll go back and we'll make a sticker that says number 8. And we've got some spillage here. So like I was saying, I turn this on, go to watch Big Brother, this football game is on. So I call my son, and he doesn't answer the phone, of course. Why would you answer your phone? So, but I'm just as bad. Sometimes I answer my phone, sometimes I don't. So he calls me back about a half hour later, and he's like, Mom, I'm at the gym. I said, well, Big Brother is not on tonight. There's a football game. And he's like, oh, no. He says, oh, I forgot to warn you. Here in Kansas, anytime the Chiefs are playing, they'll preempt all the television for the Chiefs. I'm like, ugh. He's like, man, I was going to go home and watch Big Brother because he DVRs it. And I said, well, no, you're not, because it's football. So I don't think that upsets him too much. He loves football. So I didn't get to watch Big Brother until this morning, or today, after my little trip to work. I worked half a day today because it's a long holiday weekend and our office was really supposed to be closed. But I went in and did some odds and ends, including, running these on the printer so I can make stickers out of them. Not for this kit, but for some of my Diamond Art clubs that don't come with inventory sheets. Yes, that's my thing. I don't leave it alone. I don't leave it alone. So I did get to watch Big Brother. I haven't discussed it with Karen yet, but I'll give her a call in a little while. We'll discuss the merits of that episode, maybe even during my live tomorrow night. I have some other fans out there subs that like Big Brother. I think Jennifer Roberts watches it too, and then I think Karina watches it. Now maybe not Jennifer Roberts, I know Karina does. Her and her daughter watch it. I really should pay more attention to what I'm doing. Putting all this garbage over here. Oh my God, if you saw that side of my desk, it's terrible. because this is the filming side of the desk and that's the trash side of the desk. I need to clean it up. And then I see that there's like this new show on Netflix that looks really cool. And I'll look at it and then I'll come back and tell you if I like it. And then we can talk about it. But the other thing that I have discovered, I know many of you like to listen to things during your diamond painting. I will listen to other people's lives. I'll work and lurk, listen to other people's lives. And if there's nobody live, then I will go and I'm uploading right now. I want to see what the progress is. I will listen to an audible book. I have, audible.com or podcasts. I love podcasts. True crime is like a thing. It's so cool. My favorite podcast is Case Files. It's got this guy, he's got this Australian accent. He's from Australia. And I don't know his name because he stays anonymous. He doesn't tell anybody who he is, which is kind of mysterious. And then I've just discovered one called Canadian True Crime, which is a very, very good show. But I also discovered this week that, and I pulled it up to show you guys. Let me pour this in so I don't dump them everywhere. And we're almost done. See, I told you it wouldn't take very long. I found that you can actually listen to, I don't know if you can see it, there's Audible books on YouTube. And what you do is you'll hit the like button and that saves it into your list, your liked video list in your library. And then you can go back and listen to some of these audiobooks. So I subscribe to this lady called Latasha Coil, C-O-I-L. And she has all these different books, and they're not long in length. One is 3 hours, one is 10 and a half hours, one is 8 hours, that one's 9 hours. But the kind of genre I like, sort of romantic type stuff. So, and that's good listen while you're diamond painting, so give that a try. And I think there's other ones out there. I had no idea there was Audible books on YouTube. I drop my Audible subscription and just do that. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to pay for it. So the one I'm listening to now is about this woman who got into this ballerina and her husband, who's a tycoon, of course. And they have the child, but she gets into this accident and she can't remember anything. So, like, she'll wake up every morning and she doesn't remember the day before. So, I think that's kind of an interesting premise for a book. I don't know if we're going to get all of these in here. Oh, yeah, we are. Good. So, yeah, there are not that. Yeah, there's a lot of these. Because I think that's a black. So it's 428 though. No, that's the kit number. They don't put DMC on this, but it looks 310. That's a 310. And then some browns there that probably are not going to all fit in one container. See, you don't pay a lot for these on AliExpress. If you're better off spending your money going to Harbor Freight and getting a nicer plastic container. If you're going to go with a plastic container, go with a bigger Harbor Freight, and you probably pay the same amount of money, and you won't have to wait as long to get your product. And that's just my plug for the day. Okay. So 17, here we go. We only got 3 more colors to go, and then I'm done rambling. I was in, whose live was it? Creative Mayhem. She's so sweet. I was in her live, and she's like, does anybody sing? And I'm thinking, well, no, not that they would care to hear me sing. I've never, someone told me once I sing like a crow. A music teacher told me that, so. That ended my musical career. I played instruments growing up, so I was a flute player. And I tried my hand at oboe. I didn't really like it. I could play the sax, because that's the same, I say fingerings, which sounds weird, but you put your fingers in the same place, on the same keys, for a flute and a saxophone. So if you play the flute, you could probably play the saxophone. You're like, wow, she is all over the place today. Yeah. Last number, 19. So you can see on the bag, before I throw them all away, it just has the numbers and the kit. You know, so you just put these into the containers, take out, you know, number 1 and find number 1 here and start. Well, the first number you're going to need is 5. So we're going to start with 5. I'm looking at it upside down. Hold on. My goodness, my eyesight. That is not a 5, it's an 8. Okay, it's a number 8. Oh, man, Rebecca. Okay, so you just pick out, you get number 8 out. That was the one that we had so much of it, and that's why, because it's all of this area here. And you pour a little into your container, and so it's going to be that yellowy color around the bottom of the owl. So we'll start with that, and you just, that's how you do it. It's just pretty easy. These snack paintings are fun. This will, you know, take me, given that I'm only going to work on it a little bit at a time, probably a week. You know, because I'm only watching TV out there maybe an hour a day. This says 20. I'm going to take that 20 off because, well, I don't need to take it off. I'll just leave it. So 19 and 20 are both 19. There we go. And I'll be able to see that. I hope. Okay, so let's throw all this trash away. Grab a garbage can, throw it away. Throw all this away. Oh my goodness, what a messer. Anyway, so I will show you this when I finish it. It's called the Dark Owl, and it's all kitted up and ready to rock and roll. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. Take care.